This is one of my wife's holsters for her Glock42. The Glock isn't in it due to some reliability problems. She was getting failures to feed, failures to eject, and most concerningly, several failures to extract double feed malfunctions. Now to be fair, I didn't experience any malfunctions myself, so I'm sure that limp wristing was involved, but my wife doesn't have any problem shooting similar size and weight handguns from other manufacturers, and she's the one it needs to work for. So I called Glock. Now, after I briefly explained the situation, Glock informed me that there have been revisions and asked me to send it back. I already knew this from watching the Yankee Marshall video, which I've linked below, but I didn't mention that to them. They were very polite on the phone and asked just a few basic questions. They emailed me a FedEx call tag about an hour later, and the pistol was off to Glock that very day. Now here we are exactly 1 week later, and this just showed up in the mail from Glock. So let's see what they did. Okay. So we don't seem to have any kind of note or anything. They did send 3 magazines, which is what I sent it out with. They did request I send all the magazines, including one we had purchased. And that came back. Packing slip, doesn't seem to be any note or anything. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so it's quite a quick return. Glock has changed the design of the magazines twice. I sent back 2 first gen and 1 second, and now I have 3 third gen, so they've replaced all 3 magazines. Alright, well let's break this down and see if anything's different. I already had a frame marked 1, but looking inside, all the other parts outlined in the Yankee Marshall video and in the article linked below have been changed. So now to get my wife to the range so she can test it out. It's been about a week since I firmed the first segment, and my wife finally made it to the range. This is the cell phone footage she took. She put a box of Winchester W ball ammo through it and a box of critical defense. Didn't have any malfunction, and it ran smoothly. I'm a bit torn by this experience. On the one hand, Glock took great care of us with trouble-free service and very fast turnaround. Any manufacturer can have problems, so from that point of view, I'm very pleased. On the other hand, I found out about the revisions from a Yankee Marshall video. I haven't seen any announcement from Glock, my local dealers didn't know anything about it, and I haven't seen anything on their website. So there may be a lot of people out there that know nothing of the revisions and are carrying around an unreliable carry gun. So, like I said, I'm torn. On the one hand, fantastic customer service. On the other hand, no announcement or admission of the problems. What do you think?